You spoke on, the love child, Rymir, Jay-Z's, the
Yeah,
paternity.
yeah.
He's come out and said, like, this is just long-term harassment, man. He's like, this thing is just won't go away.
Long
Um,
term harassment. You know how disrespectful that is to a man that looks almost identical to you?
yeah, that's his child. That's very disrespectful. I mean,
To a man that just chances are just out of nowhere, random universal selection. This boy who's not related to you has your nose, has your mouth, has your brow line, has your hairline, same straight knobby knees. Is like all of this just by accident. Just by accident.
But he took the DNA thing with you think it was ancestry type shit. I think he got like somebody popped up on it, like no. If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah.
For years, Rymir Satterthwaite has claimed one thing: Jay-Z is his father. Not for clout, not for money, just for the truth. But after more than a decade of silence, rejection in court, and whispers of threats, the fight is boiling over. And this time, Jay-Z may be forced to confront the past he's been running from. Let's rewind. Rymir says his mother, Wanda, was only 15, maybe 16 when she got pregnant. She had 2 sons. Rymir was the oldest. From the beginning, she hinted that the man raising him wasn't really his father. When Rymir turned 8, she finally told him everything. The man who brought him into this world wasn't just anyone. It was someone famous, powerful, a man named Jay-Z.
I don't want to be the one to tell your story because they're gonna think I'm trying to catch rep off of it. So let me let you tell your story somewhere else first. Then I can talk about it. But he called me like 2 years ago, telling me like, I said, oh, young boy. He's like, I just want a dad. I don't want no money. I'm already 18. I think he's like 20 something at the time. But something happened to him, and I was like, yo, that sounds kind of weird. He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and it was a gun in his car. Like when you open the door, you see the gun. He said he went to go like. Call his man, like, yo, did you leave a gun in my car? His man's like, no. He said, why you on the phone talking to his man? The cops pull up and lock him up. He said, he told the cops, no, that's not my gun. He's like, so he went in the building he was in, and they seen that somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car.
Oh.
And pulled off. I said, bro, I don't know nobody in the hood that got guns to just waste like that to do that. I don't know what. He's like, yeah, so like Jay-Z had a gag order against him, like trying to get a gag order and try to. If my thing is, if this is not my son, I'll just take a test, get over with.
Yeah.
The fact that you did dodge it and whatever, to me, I don't know. I think his mom was underage or something when he was born, so I think that's probably.
Oh.
Wanda says it all started in 1992 inside Jay-Z's aunt's apartment in the Brooklyn projects. That's where she met him. They hooked up. They used protection, but it failed. After that night, Jay was gone. No calls, no visits, no way to ever reach him again. Time moved on. Wanda's health began to fail, and life became heavier than she could carry. When she could no longer take care of Rymir, custody shifted to his godmother and legal guardian, Lily Coley.
And he said, yo, man, my man is Jay-Z's son, and he want to talk to you. Like, I said, mind you, the first thing I thought, like, this nigga lying. I said, all right, I'll talk to him. Young boy, the chef. So I talked to him. I told him, I said, listen, young man, I don't want you to do the video with me because it's going to look like I fished you out. And I'm trying to do a video with you because you Jay-Z's son. I'm trying to hate and all that. And I said, plus it's going to be a lot of backlash on you. People going to say they're not going to believe you and all that. So I don't know if you want to do it with me first. I could have easily get the money off of him and all that shit. And I said, I ain't going to even talk about this shit until you talk about it first. So when I see he talked about it, that's the only reason I talked about it. But he said a lot of stuff that I still ain't said yet. Like that's unbelievable. But they anytime a person makes you sign a gag order and all that type of shit, that means you really must believe that's your son. Because if you're not my son, I know you ain't my son, nigga. You're not my son, bro. I'm not making you sign no gag.
Wait, he made his son, or he made the baby mom sign a gag order?
The aunt. I think the mom is like maybe dead or something. So it's the aunt that got custody of him, and they offered him money. They offered him money.
How'd the mom die?
Oh, I forgot. I don't know if he told me that, but I know they offered the young boy my aunt money, but he said my aunt she already had a couple dollars, and she's like, no, they ain't. I said, bro, if he offered me any million, I'm taking it.
That's when the fight for truth moved into the courts. But instead of agreeing to a simple DNA test, Jay-Z and his lawyers allegedly went all out to shut the case down. In 2015, with the help of his godmother Lily, Rymir filed a paternity suit. Lily, who worked as a paralegal, knew how to navigate the system. But Jay-Z's team hit back using every trick in the book. According to Lily, One of Jay-Z's lawyers even tricked Wanda into signing legal papers while she was in the hospital, recovering from a coma. Those papers secretly removed Lily's name from the case, something Wanda never agreed to. That move got the case thrown out, but Rymir wasn't ready to give up.
Do you believe the guy that was really Jay-Z's son?
I mean, only reason I believe it because I know Jay-Z's smart and he got a lot of money, and if it wasn't, he wouldn't even acknowledge it. I mean, but plus, he took the ancestry test, and the people in his family popped up on the shit. You know, you take that shit, anybody that take it, they pop up on shit. I mean, so I was like, I mean, mind you, I mean, my thing is this, like, I see the people that went to that boy island, Epstein Island, with the young underage girls. And I'm like, well, what y'all go to the island for? How y'all even know these people? So all the people are diabolical people in the same circle, man. I wouldn't even know those kind of people because I would still have my same friends from before. We don't do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You mean I can't see me wanting a girl that's underage when I'm fucking old. You know what I'm saying? What you want? Like, I mean, I just don't. Not saying that. I mean, my thing is this: when you're a celebrity, you should know better. But once you see it, you're gonna be around that shit. Mind you, got power, you got money. You can get a girl that's older that look young.
In 2018, the story broke again. Rymir filed new documents accusing Jay-Z of using his wealth, fame, and legal power to dodge a simple paternity test for more than 8 years. But then, things took an even stranger turn. The court insisted that Rymir's biological father had already been identified. Yet when reporters checked his birth certificate, there was no father listed at all. And the real shock? Court papers revealed that members of Rymir's own legal team had been secretly working with Jay-Z's lawyers behind closed doors. So it wasn't just Jay avoiding the test. He allegedly had help from inside the very system meant to bring justice.
Wanda was a minor. A minor! When she got pregnant with Rymir. And like Wanda always said, he picked her up in Philly, but he took her to New York across state lines to bed her while she was allegedly underage. Even though Lily was present when Rymir was born. She was very clear on the fact that Wanda was a minor when she was pregnant with Rymir, who was born a year before my son Giovanni. He came 92. That means she got knocked up in 91. He was well into his 20s by that time. Well into his 20s. Allegedly taking teenage girls over state line.
Rymir told The Sun, "I've been denied the right to a fair hearing because of legal mistakes and people working against me. If Jay-Z says I'm not his son, then just take the test. Prove it." But Jay stayed silent. Instead of answering, his team buried the case in motions and lawyers. Recently, though, everything shifted. A judge ruled the case could move forward and ordered Jay-Z to finally respond to the paternity suit in New Jersey. The law is simple. If a man refuses a paternity test, he's presumed to be the father. That means, as of right now, Jay-Z is legally presumed to be Rymir's dad. So why not just take the test years ago? Some say it's about money, but Rymir is 32, far too old for child support. Others believe Jay is protecting his image as a devoted family man, especially after the cheating scandal with Beyonce. But the real reason might be far darker.
What do you feel someone coming out saying, hey, Jay-Z's my father? What does that person want from a hoe if he's saying he does not care?
To
You
prove
think
that his mother wasn't a liar, because that's what they said his entire life while she was alive. Denying him makes her a liar. That woman was on the phone with the judge who was harassing her, telling her, demanding that she stop filing for paternity when she gave way and died.
Allegedly, if Jay-Z did get Wanda pregnant when she was just 15 or 16, while he was already several years older, it raises serious legal and moral questions. And it could explain why he's been dodging this issue for so long. For years, whispers have followed Jay-Z, rumors of him being involved with underage girls. And this case only makes those rumors echo louder than ever.
Shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby, yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, and we know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14, and after a while that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character.
Tell me about your audition with Jay-Z. Tell me what he said to you.
A really good audition.
And what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door.
Oh, then he said, he did it one word.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
But it gets worse. Around the time Rymir filed his second lawsuit, things took a dangerous turn. One September night, while he was with friends in a parking lot, his car was sprayed with bullets. Out of all the vehicles there, only his was hit. Lily believes that wasn't random. It was connected to the case. And it didn't stop there. Strangers began showing up at her house, cars driving across her lawn, knocks at the door at 4 a.m. All of it started right after they filed the latest court papers. Lily later said, "This is bigger than Jay-Z. It's about the system protecting the powerful and silencing the truth." And for Rymir, the fear goes deeper because he's seen what happens to people who don't give Jay-Z what he wants. People like Aaliyah.
He real sneaky and real like, see, but this is what Jay-Z know how to do. He know how to not say nothing and make you look crazy because like he's not gonna say nothing. So you give you a chance to assume, man, the other person crazy and lying. Like I mean, so but see, me, I don't worry about the image. He got to worry about the image. I don't give a fuck about worrying about no image. I mean, whatever you think about me, I don't care. Like I really, honestly, don't care. Like I mean, I care about certain people care how they look at me. Like certain people I might respect, but the internet world is fake to me. That shit is fake. I mean, these people on the internet, if you got enough time to type on something about me, that mean you watch what I'm doing. I mean, what are you doing with yourself? You watching me, and I'm getting paid for you watching me. Thank you. So you got a right to say whatever you want to say, but that shit ain't real. I mean, it's not real. I mean, because you got to remember, back in the day, on my time, you had to go outside to get a girl. You had to go outside. These niggas these days don't go outside to do nothing. They just type on the joint and talk shit. I mean, like, you can't let it affect you because, I mean, even look at the show Catfish. Shit like that didn't exist when I was young. Like, it's not a thing that could even happen. Like, so like this world right now is not made for niggas like me because we don't understand it. I mean, everything that's right is wrong now. Everything that's right is wrong.
You had a record, No, right? That you wanted to get Jay-Z on?
Yeah, but you know, he said he was going, he told me he was going to get on it. He asked me about getting on it. But he must have sat there and thought about it and said, man, I'm not getting on that shit, man. This nigga might get big. And like, I mean, you got to think about State Property CDs. Not only was he not on no song, like, he had put out a CD at the same time as ours joint come out.
So that takes me to when you speak on Aaliyah. People really was honed in when you spoke on Dame Dash, Aaliyah, and you're speaking on something where you're saying, I wish that situation would be investigated further.
No, to be investigated. Period. It was never investigated. Hype was never questioned. Lenny Kravitz made a statement, and it was never publicized. She was unconscious. She didn't choose to get on that plane.
Today, Lily and Rymir are pushing for something called the Proc Legal Abuse Act, a law designed to help regular people fight back when the rich and powerful use the courts to crush them. For Lily, this fight isn't about money anymore. It isn't even just about Jay-Z. It's about a system that allowed this to happen, a system that put their lives at risk. Then came another twist. Jay-Z's name surfaced in a lawsuit tied to Diddy, one connected to disturbing allegations involving minors. Soon after, Jay released a statement claiming he stood for protecting children and living with honor. But Rymir wasn't buying it. He fired back, "If you truly believe in protecting children, then take the test. Be honest."
Don't take care of their kids, they just don't got it. Even if just don't got it. Like, I mean,
you think most people don't take care of their kids because they don't got it, or it's because the mother alienates them?
But most I say it's because they don't got it. It's kind of embarrassing. A lot of people come out of home from jail, they can barely take care of themselves, things like that. There's some people because of the mom. I mean, it's probably, but I think most of it's because you don't got it.
I mean, but not having it, you don't have money, but you have time.
But listen to this though, bro.
Right? So you can still spend time with your child.
But your time you got, if you don't got no money, the time you got, you trying to get some money.
Yeah, and the mother may not let you come around if you don't bring some money.
That's
with
what I'm
you,
saying.
Because she's been paying the whole time. Yeah,
take all the guys that don't got.
It's messy.
Take all the guys, right, that don't have it, that got kids, right? Even if the mom is a dickhead, right? But they got $1 billion now. They're gonna take care of the kids.
Yeah.
Automatically, because they're gonna stunt. Oh, stunt, come over here. I mean, because that's how human nature go. But some people, they above your thinking. Like, the thing, I can't figure that shit out. Like, I can't. I mean, because I don't claim to be a super best dad and no shit like that. But like, if I had $1 billion, any kid I got would never have to worry about money.
Yeah.
Even if I don't see him.
While Jay-Z battles the storm of his paternity case, another shockwave has hit from an unexpected voice, Nicki Minaj. On social media, she dropped a bombshell, claiming Jay-Z owes her somewhere between $100 million and $200 million, tied to her ownership stake in Tidal. Jay-Z has stayed silent on Nicki Minaj's accusations, but with court documents piling up and fellow artists beginning to speak out, the pressure is rising fast. At 54 years old, the billionaire mogul isn't just facing legal battles. He's feeling the weight of an industry turning its eyes on him. Insiders are asking the same question. Will Jay-Z finally confront it all head on? Or will the next blow come from someone even closer to him?